Welcome everyone to the Clean Beauty Experience. We're excited that you're here. We're going to be talking about skincare, beauty, and wellness the clean way. My name's Kristina Sullins, and I'm going to be presenting with Nicole with an E. That was my typo on the slides there. But we're excited that you're here. We're going to be talking a little bit about clean beauty and non-toxic products and why it's important, how they impact your health. And we have some favorites lined up that have given us incredible results that we're just really excited to share with you. So we'll be doing some giveaways if you're on the live. If you're on the live, say hello in the chat, let us know who invited you, and share all the things in the chat to be entered into the giveaways for some free products. So share your goals, share your struggles. If you connect with what we're sharing, share away, share to win. We're here tonight to share all of the things that we love with Shackley. And so Shackley is a 70-year-old company. We are the number one wellness company in the industry. We have over 400 clean and clinically proven products in nutrition, beauty and body, and home. So tonight we're going to exclusively be talking about our beauty and body care line, and we are excited for that. If you are new to Shackley, let us know new. If you are a customer with Shackley, go ahead and let us know what some of your favorite products are. My name's Kristina Sullins, and I have been a fitness instructor for 30 years. That's really my background is health and fitness, teaching classes, motivating women, and running online fitness and nutrition groups and really helping women get in shape, fall in love with working out, help them with their nutrition through all seasons of life. I joined Shackley because about in 2020, I was diagnosed with chronic Lyme disease. And prior to that, I've been an athlete my whole life, always been in shape. Um, as I said, loved working out to being chronically sick, very sick, immune system sick, sinus infections, blackout migraines, joint pain, going from someone who's been really fit to needing help to go down the stairs. I was in so much pain. And so we kind of like U-hauled our life to lower my inflammation. Now, I was already on this journey prior to the Lyme because my 12-year-old daughter has autism. And when she was about 3, 4 years old, we went gluten and dairy free. Her speech came out after trying everything the regular way. And we realized there was something to this whole holistic world. And that was my introduction to the holistic world and the non-toxic world. And so we started to slowly trade out for my daughter. We started to slowly trade out all of her personal care products. Everything had to be gluten-free. And believe it or not, gluten's in everything from toothpaste to your shampoos to your body care to everything. So we slowly started to do personal care products for her and then even like household cleaning products like laundry detergents. When I got sick, everything seemed to now affect me a whole other way. My inflammation was so high. I've had cystic acne most of my adult life, and all chemicals would make me break out horrifically. And I couldn't figure this out for a long time because for a long time I just used the stuff at Target, for shampoo or the stuff at the salon. And I was breaking out horrifically with cystic acne, huge bumps all over my face, my neck, behind my ears. If you've had cystic acne, let me know. It is extremely painful. And so I found out it was due to chemicals. And so I started to trade out my own products, right? Because we had done it for my daughter. So then I started to slowly trade out my products. And so Shackley was a natural extension to going clean with our lifestyle. I had been using some of their products since I was 18 years old. I actually used their gut products since I was that young. And tonight we're going to be sharing with you a lot about the skincare and the beauty. These are my 2 week skincare results on the right. And to be honest with you, a friend put the skincare in my hands. I was scared to death to try it because if you've ever, experienced any type of breakout, um, in a painful way, I could use something one time and for weeks I would be right in so much pain. So I've always had acne. I've always had combination skin. I've always had bad skin. I've had cystic acne as an adult. I would never ever leave the house without makeup. In fact, I don't teach group fitness classes without a full face of makeup on. And in 2 weeks, if you could zoom in, it would blow your mind. But the skincare is incredible. It really does even out all of your skin. It plumps it up. It makes it look so youthful and healthy. I have zero makeup on in the right photo. And I do feel confident without makeup now. Like, who am I? So I'm just excited to share that with you guys and a couple more of our product obsessions. So we're going to talk about tonight why non-toxic, why is it important, an intro to our signature 3 products, which we really feel are the core first ones to swap. And that is specifically the take a decade off of your face skincare. The beautiful skin and hair starts within, and it starts with building collagen. So we're going to talk about collagen. And number 3 is our Better Than Botox wands. These were on the Today Show, and these are, super popular. It's one of our number one selling products. We're also going to talk about a 5-step, quick 5-minute ready to go face. So we're talking about clean makeup, vitamins for your skin, body care line, and specials and promos to get started. So if you're already using clean, organic, non-toxic products, let me know in the chat, whether it's for your nutrition or personal care products. And even if it's like, if you see a better option, do you buy it? It's not necessarily like that's all you buy, right? And why? Like, why is it important to you? So every day we apply dozens of personal care products, lotions, body washes, cleansers, makeup, deodorants, without really knowing what's inside, right? And because your skin is your largest organ, what we put on our body is absorbed into our body. I learned this through my daughter. And it's just one of those things that once you know, you can't unknow it, if you know what I mean. Clean and non-toxic products use safer plant-based ingredients. They're gentler on sensitive skin. They help support hormonal balance. They're better for your long-term health. They're eco-conscious and they reduce pollution waste. So switching to clean beauty isn't just about what's not in the products. It's about choosing formulas that nourish your skin, support your body, and align with a lifestyle of conscious wellness. So for me personally, going non-toxic has affected my level of inflammation. I would say I'm the healthiest I have been since 2020 when I was first diagnosed with Lyme and spent 2 winters in bed with a fever for 5 months. That's crazy. Um, since joining Shackley a year and I don't know how many months, like 3 months now, I think. This is the healthiest that my immune system has been and my body has been. And it really is um, not just your nutrition. It's everything that we put on our body. It lowered my inflammation level. I personally no longer have sinus infections. I used to get three a year from fall to spring. I no longer get blackout migraines. We're talking about crippling migraines, joint pain. My skin is clear, have so much more energy, really just getting my life back. So that's just my personal experience and story. Conventional beauty and personal care products often contain these things, and these are the things that you want to read labels for and look for. So parabens, preservatives that mimic estrogen and can disrupt your hormones, phthalates, chemicals that are used in fragrances that may affect fertility and development. Formaldehyde, I know that sounds ridiculous, but it is in products. A known carcinogen used in some hair and nail products, synthetic fragrances, often a mix of unknown chemicals that can trigger allergies and hormone issues. So over time, these toxins build up in your body, contributing to what's called your toxic load. This is exactly what happened to me. My toxic load hit, went over the top, and my whole body literally just like shut down. Um, and until I was able to lower my toxic load and detox these things out of my body, it was then when I started to restore my health. And for my daughter, who's now 12 and was 4 when we started this journey with her, because she's younger and her brain wasn't developed at the time, the toxins would affect her brain neurologically, her speech. Um, and things like that. Where with us, it might affect our gut, bloating, constipation, migraines, allergies, asthma, sinuses. Like I could go on and on. So where to start, right? Like where to start? Well, it's just one clean swap at a time. Like I shared, we started with one area. And so we're going to share some things that we love and would have worked for us. And that's what we recommend. If you're like, I would love to take a decade off of my face. Well, then, girlfriend, like, let's start with the skincare. Like, let's just start. And you just start with one area at a time. And that's really what we've helped our customers do. And then maybe next month, you're like, I want to clean out my body care and swap out my body care, my body wash, my body lotion. Maybe the next month, you're like, I want to switch out my household cleaning products. Okay. So it's just one swap at a time. I'm going to turn it over to Nicole. She's going to share a little bit of her story and then start to share some of her favorite products with you.
Hi, thanks, Christina. So, as Christina said, I'm Nicole. I actually have been using some kind of skincare since I was 23. I have an aunt who was just like, you have to put lotion on your face every day or you're going to get old and saggy. And her go-to was that Clinique. Remember I think they even still have it, that yellow, square bottle. And so I use that because that's what she used. And I use that forever. And then, I switched to other stuff, more high end. I thought, well, if I'm paying more for it, it must be better, right? And so I was using that. But here's the thing, I put skincare on in the morning before I did my makeup, but I would go to bed at night and I wouldn't wash my face before I went to bed. Like truth here. And it was because of something like this that Kate DiMatteo did, where she was talking about skincare and all the awesome Shackley items and how important it was to wash your face. I was like, hey, yeah, maybe I'll start doing that. So I started with the face wash and loved it. And I've kind of incorporated more and more since then. But you just don't know. I've always had like really sensitive skin. I'm 100% Irish. Like I can, burn with an LED bulb next to me. And I would use things and I'd get like redness or inflammation. And I just chalked it up to genetics. Like, well, that's just how my skin is. Like I go get a pedicure and they use a little, just even a tiny bit of that sugar scrub stuff. And I have like red bumps all over my legs. So I'm like, this shouldn't be like this. So I love the Shackley products because we actually have incorporated all of the face things, and my husband even uses a lot of it. I just came back from vacation and I had taken um, quite a bit with me, including my night cream, and I only have one container of that. And I gave him something else to use while I was gone, and he's got like this little patch right here from his CPAP that gets kind of rough. And when I came home, he's like, I don't know, it's gotten worse since you were gone. And I said, well, here, use this. And he's like, well, you told me to use this other stuff. And I said, well, that's because I only had my Shackley stuff for myself. And now you can use it too. And in like 2 days, he's like, it's all better. So yeah, he'll often say, can't I use the good stuff too? So that's how we call it the good stuff. And we use a lot of it. But the other part for me is I've lost 125 pounds in the last 2 years. And, people talk about like Ozempic neck or whatever. I have used a GLP-1, so that was a concern for me, but I don't have that. I don't think I have that. And you can see the pictures that I shared just before I started using the products. And this was a 3-week time difference, but I think that I look a lot younger in the 3 weeks later picture, and I'm about to turn 54 next week. So, I think I'm doing all right. But let's just jump in a little bit into the actual skincare. And Kristina was saying how we want to use the clean products and all of that. But before I start telling you specific products, I just want to point something out. How do we know that the Shackley products are clean and non-toxic? Well, it's because they're tested. There's a third-party testing that's done that Shackley has, opened up to, and there's scientific studies around it. But there's an independent agency called the Environmental Working Group, EWG. And so all of the Shackley products, if you can see, they have this little seal. Think of it as like the Good Housekeeping seal of approval from back in the day. They have tested the Shackley products and found that there's no harmful ingredients, that Shackley's fully transparent in what's on their labels, and that we have strong safety standards in all of our packaging and the products. So all of the whole youth line has been EWG verified and as clean and non-toxic. And that's huge, right? So for me, I now know, like, in my head, that that's good. And then as I'm using it, like, I feel the difference. I don't have redness. I don't have dry skin. We learned that a lot of the companies that are putting out skincare actually put ingredients in to make your skin actually have inflammation, because the inflammation is going to cause your skin to kind of puff up a little. And that's going to give the appearance that your fine lines and wrinkles are diminished. But really, it's because it's inflamed. So with Shackley's products, yes, some of your skin, some of it's the result of your skin getting a little bit more hydrated. And that's what's going to help with the fine lines and wrinkles, not inflammation, hydration. And that's healthy. I'll take water over chemicals any day. So that's just, I wanted to kind of set the standard there. And then, so we say that it's clinically proven. And a lot of the trials that have shown there's about a decade off of your appearance, but not just from looking at you. They've done actual scientific testing with dermatologists and, looking at pores and, all kinds of other ways that they can test that. So it's huge. But we have some amazing stuff. So let me just start first. So I'm going to tell you, there's a whole, we think of it as kind of a regimen, right? The more you can incorporate them, and the whole regimen is going to give you the biggest benefit to, erase some of that aging. And like I said, I started with the luminous gel oil cleanser. So I have one of my friends who says, I hate washing my face, I don't want to get all wet and everything. This stuff comes out, and it is like a gel, and you just dampen your face. It's about a pea size amount, and I just kind of rub it in, and you rub it in, and I rub it on my eyes and everywhere. It takes off my mascara. It's and I'm not, it doesn't burn, it doesn't hurt anything. And then I use a washcloth and wipe off my face and, splash a little water, and then my face is clean. Um, and I didn't have to use any harsh chemicals, and I feel hydrated after that, right? So, it's sulfate free, it keeps your pores clean, it gets rid of all of those impurities. But then after you do the face cleanser, we have a toner, and this is really helpful to help even out your skin tone and get whatever just little spots maybe you missed when you were washing your face. So let's start.
Yeah, but she's my daughter.
Cheryl,
I could be her Valentine.
on mute. Okay. So yeah, we have the toner, super easy. I just put that on. It doesn't sting. Remember the blue stuff we used to put on when we were teenagers? And if it didn't sting, it wasn't working. That's not how things should be. Beauty should not hurt, even though my mom used to say beauty's pain, as she's wearing uncomfortable shoes. Anyway, so the toner is really nice. It's pH neutral, and it has like an algae complex in there. So it's all like natural ingredients, nothing harmful to you. All right. So after you do that, there's a couple different routes you can go. So we have a daytime serum, or a nighttime serum and a daytime serum, or you could just use this one. The youth activating, the vitamin C serum smells so good. Like after I put it on this morning, I was kind of tired, and I did a little aromatherapy and smelled before I started using it. But it has so much like extra boosts of vitamin C and antioxidants, and it just adds this brightness to your skin. I think in something that you shared recently, Kristina, after you put it on, you could just see your face was just like glowy, and it also helps kind of reduce redness and even out your skin tone. So there's a really great deal right now where you can buy that in this little sample size. So I love this little box. I gave them away at Christmas to some of the people on my team, and I think they loved it. So then after that, right, we're going to put on our lotion. And our lotion has a daytime and a nighttime. Now, remember, this is the good stuff. The nighttime stuff is what my husband was looking for that little patch right there. But the daytime, it's a light version that is the only version. Again, it has the hyaluronic acid. It has all of the things to help keep your skin moisturized throughout the day, right? So think about it as like keeping in all the good stuff you just put on. And the nighttime comes in two kinds, a light and a luxe. Well, rich. I call it luxe because it is like so just amazing. And it doesn't take a lot. I just take about this much and I dab it on my face and rub it in, and then I'm done. But it just feels amazing. When you're done with that, you can, if you like, there's an eye treatment. And oh, let me just show you real quick on that. It has this lovely metal tip that is super chill. So you can throw this in the fridge even and use, if you're going to use it in like the summertime, and it just helps reduce red puffiness and dark circles. And then there's a lip serum that I just got. I love this. It's like $20. I used to spend a lot more on it. I'm not someone who's going to let anyone inject my face. but I don't want to grow old and have all the little lines and have my lipstick bleed or whatever. So I started using this lip serum just for funsies because we had a 3 by 3 deal going on. And I thought, well, I'll throw that in there. And now this is my second month that I've been using it, and I just love it. So we have all of that. Kristina also has the wands to talk about, but if you think about this as like a system, obviously, there's a lot of different ways that you can go through it, and using it as a regimen is going to give you the most benefit. However, anywhere that you can start. If it were me, I would say start with the cleanser and start with the daytime and the nighttime lotion and pick an eye thing. And if the wands are amazing. And if that's the route you go, you can be just like right on the right path with just even those few things. Okay. So that's kind of the skincare. Oh, Karen, I see you said the lip serum feels so good. So I talk Karen into that. I love it. Yeah, so that's what I have for you on the skincare. And we have some amazing results. Like if you look at Kristina's, you can see hers are just super glowy. Kate, the picture is there right under where it says youth skincare results. She's the reason I wash my face. So thank you, Kate, if you watch this later. But this is just like, it evens out your skin tone. It tightens up your skin, firms up your jawline. Like, it's just amazing. So when you do purchase this stuff, and I know some of you already have it or started with the wands, take before pictures, because even for yourself, like, you don't have to share them with other people if you don't want to. But when you take that picture and do it in the same lighting, the before and after, you're just going to be amazed, because you see yourself every day. You're not going to notice a difference. But when you see the 2 weeks or 3 weeks in between, those wands that you're going to see in a second, those work like 15 minutes. You're going to start to see something different. So, so that's what I had for you there. And then, we're not just about outside, right? We want to talk about your wellness and what we need from the inside. So we have collagen 9. This is gluten-free, and it is also non-dairy. And it is basically the most complete collagen product that you can get. So like, you'll see displays at Costco or Target for these different collagen products, and they might work for you, but they are not going to be absorbed and utilized, synthesized in your body in the same way that the collagen 9 will be, because this has all 9 essential amino acids, and you're not going to find that in the other products. So why that's important is because you need that extra for the synthesizing, for your body to use it effectively. And we start to lose collagen in our 20s. And, your body's going to make its own collagen. Collagen 9 actually helps boost your body making the collagen as well. So we have a couple different ways that you can get the collagen 9. I have like this little box here, and I think you're going to give one away for some of the people attending, but you can have these little packets of it. You can drop it in your shake. You can put it in your coffee, and it's got 10 grams of protein. So, and it's it's grass-fed, pasture-raised. So we're going to make sure that it's, a clean product from the very beginning, all the way back to the cows. And it also has biotin and vitamin C. So I put it in my morning shake every morning for both me and my husband. And it's super funny. He's been taking it a while, and we also take another version of collagen. But my hair grows really fast. And I've also had like this part of my hair. You lose weight, you lose your hair. And this part of my hair was all gone, and it's all growing in. But I was calling him a hippie the other day because his hair was super long, and he's like, he's got to have that nice tight, haircut. He does not like the long hair look. And he's getting his hair cut more often because his hair is growing, and he's got it like long everywhere. But he loves the collagen, and the best part of it is it helps with your skin, your nails, and your joints. When we first started taking collagen 9, we were out walking one morning, and we would go for a walk every morning. And it was about, I would say, 2, 3 weeks after we started collagen 9, I realized that my knees didn't hurt anymore. And, my he's like, I feel a lot better. And I just went on this vacation where I was averaging 20,000 steps a day and 53 flights of stairs, and I was fine. And I really think that the collagen that I take on a daily basis has helped so much with my joints. And my hair is just, like I said, I'm going again to get my hair done. I have to go like every month now because it just grows out. So it's amazing. I love it. And it's definitely different than what you would find in, say, the big box stores. And speaking of different, okay, so BioCell. This is like next level medical grade, multi-patented, unlike any other collagen on the market. There's just no comparison out there. It has type 2 collagen peptides for your joint and your skin, has hyaluronic acid, and that's going to help with that hydration and plumpness of your skin. And then it has the chondroitin sulfide in there, so that's going to help with your joints and cushioning. So I do the collagen 9 in the morning, and then the liquid BioCell at night. Some people do one or the other, or they mix it up. Or if you're going to do the BioCell, maybe you have it in the morning and in the evening. But there's a lot of different ways that we can work the best for you based on what your goals are, and your ambassadors can help you with that. But your hyaluronic acid, your HCA, has been shown to boost 6,000% in 28 days. Think of it as like a moisture magnet for your body. And that's just helping everything go, helping all of those, building blocks that you need. And it's liquid. So when you put it in, when you take it, it's basically, highly bioavailable. The design of it, the complex, it's not marine based. It's something that your body is going to absorb really well. And then, like I said, it also helps with new collagen. Oh, my dog decided to come and say hi. And then we also have a couple different types of it. There's one that has 0 sugar, and very low calories. And basically that's because it's going to have in there some fruit complexes as well. So, the calories are from fruit, essentially, and it tastes good. We do like a little shot of it at night before, or like right after dinner. But it's also gluten-free, dairy-free, non-GMO. It reduces your fine lines and your wrinkles. And there's a companion to it that we're not going to jump too far into today, but it's called Trim and Smooth. And that is going to help target fat and give you all of that extra benefit. So the before and afters on that one are just amazing. So with all of this stuff, like, make sure you're taking some pictures so you can see for yourself how beneficial it has been in your body. It's, for me, we love it. I lost all that weight, and I am not going to go and have any kind of invasive procedure, but my skin is already firming up. I don't have all that loose, saggy skin that you might see other people going and having to have removed. And I truly think that since I started taking the BioCell and the Trim and Smooth together, that's really benefited me. So that is what I wanted to share about those. Oh, the magic wands are next.
All right. Thanks, Nicole. All right. I hope you guys are taking notes. Oh my gosh, right? Or taking screenshots, right? Of the products that you're like, I need that. Anyone see anything so far that you're like, okay, she's talking to me. All right, so better than Botox, you decide. These are called our youth peptide wands. They were on the Today Show. They broke the internet. There's nothing on the market like it that's completely non-toxic and clean. So what do? They are clinically proven to relax the appearance of wrinkles instantly and over time because they build collagen in your skin. So the youth wands, there's two of them. There's one for your face and your neck, and that's the one I'm going to show you right now how to use it. And there's a picture of my friend Jen. I know all of these people and all of their pictures. Okay. This is my friend Jen. And this was like, I think like less than a 2 week photo turnaround of her forehead with the wands. Then the second wand is an eye wand, and it's for underneath your eyes and all the way down for smile lines. Let's talk about immediate results because I know, please. We all want immediate results for everything. Like we live in an instant digital age with our phones. The better than Botox ones or youth peptides are guaranteed to immediately and over time erase fine lines and wrinkles. All right. So 40% of people see results in 15 minutes. I was one of those 40%. I didn't actually believe it would give me results in 15 minutes. In fact, I was already using the wands for a while when I took this picture on the right. It was not my very first time. Okay. Um, 82% see results in 7 days and 94% see results in 28 days. So you're right there, about 100% of people see incredible change. Um, so you can see from my picture, like I just look tired. I look tired. The girl looks tired. Tell her to go to take a nap. On my forehead, it just looks, not that great. And then underneath my eyes, you can see how dark underneath my eyes are and just my overall skin tone, right? So there's 8 peptides, and every single peptide does something different. Some of them smooth your lines, some of them plump your skin, some of them brighten your skin, they sculpt your cheekbones and overall give you an even skin tone look. All right, so here's what it looks like. You pump the solution out of the bottom. You're going to do this after you wash your face, okay? So I would sprinkle it wherever I want to use it. So for me personally, it is forehead, okay? And then sculpting my cheekbones, and then on my neck. And then what you're going to do is come back through, and then it's a stainless steel roller ball. So you're going to apply gentle pressure and always push up, right? Push up. So anywhere you see those lines. So we're talking about your 11 lines right here, and you're going to want to go up, sculpt your cheekbones. Okay. And then you can go across the jawline and go up on the neck. Now you can use these once a day or twice a day. You'll get better results if you use them twice a day. Just gonna be honest, okay? And then the second one is an under eye wand. Now it has a different formula. It has an under eye brightener. And so you'll use it, sprinkle it underneath your eye. I had smile lines that came down to here. Anybody? And so underneath my eyes, all the way down, then you'll let them dry. It does take a good, at least 10, 15 minutes to let them dry. So I'll wash my face, use the toner, do my wands, and then I'll go do something else. Like I'll go get dressed, I'll brush my teeth, right? I'll go throw some laundry in, whatever I got to do with the kids. Then I'll come back once it's completely dried and then finish my skincare routine. Okay. You're gonna be blown away at the results. And so I don't know if you're a Botox girl and you're spending $600 on Botox, this is a all clean, non-toxic alternative. Or if you are a Botox girl, this could extend your visits out so you don't have to go as often. Okay. They are a game changer. This top picture is one of my clients, and she was just like blown away. You can see the deep, dark creases in her forehead. So I just want you to take a moment and look at these photos. It's unreal. Now, the pictures on the right are specifically featuring the neck. So we have a lot of pictures of a lot of necks where we lose that collagen, that skin starts to sag, and this can actually sculpt and lift. All of our products are 100% money back guaranteed. Every single product in the Shackley catalog. That means you can try them, and if you don't get the results that you love, you can return any product. Okay. So these are more of like a targeting um, product. So your skincare is your foundation from the outside, your collagen is your foundation from the inside, and your wands are really to target those fine lines and wrinkles. So, where would you like to start? It's up to you. Let's talk about our body care trio. My kids use this line as well. At least they use the body wash and the body lotion. The body serum is also a special patented formula that actually tones and firms your skin. So if you have crepey skin or loose skin or, anything like that, if you know, you know it actually tones and firms your skin. So the body wash is probably one of my favorite products. It's like a multivitamin for your skin. I'm in Chicago, we're in the winter, and most of the time, in the winter, you're like your skin, you have like that winter skin itch where you're just like want to rip your skin off because it's so dry. I don't even feel like I have to put lotion on. In fact, a lot of times I don't put lotion on because I just don't have the time to do it. Um, so I can't say enough that I love, and it's all of the products smell like you're at a spa. So it smells like the beach in a bottle. Now the products are gluten-free and they're non-toxic, and so they're safe for my kids. I have a 10-year-old and a 12-year-old. They also use the body wash. In fact, my 10-year-old has eczema, horrific. They both get horrific eczema on their hands, and we have controlled it. They did not get eczema this year. They only get it in the winter. They didn't even get it this year, okay? But my 12-year-old breaks out in hives all over her back when we use any type of anything from sunscreen to body wash to lotion to laundry detergent with chemicals in it. She'll break out in hives all over her body. She's able to use Shackley. Okay, amazing. So it's three pieces. You can buy them separately, but you could also buy them in a trio. You have your body wash you use in the shower, the body serum you put on afterwards that tightens and firms your skin, and then the lotion is like a luxurious, super thick shea butter lotion. We love it. It feels like products you would buy at the spa. All right, luxurious. Let's talk about the makeup for just a moment. So this is our Simply 5, and it's 5 steps for you to be out the door ready in 5 minutes. I'm not really a big makeup girl. I don't like to spend time doing makeup. I'm that person that's like, as fast as I can put it on, I want to do that and then run out the door. Anybody else? It seems like all my friends love makeup, and so they're always like rolling their eyes at me that I'm like, I don't know, I don't get it. But I will tell you the pieces that I absolutely love, and the one of them is tint, and I have the lipstick on. Like if you could wear one piece of makeup, what would it be? Go ahead and put it in the comments. Um, and if you say foundation, what's the second one? Mine would be lipstick. Like I love, love, love lipstick. So these are all cruelty-free, non-toxic products. The first one is our youth activating 5-in-1 BB cream. So BB cream, BB stands for beauty balm, which I did not know that because I'm not a makeup girl. I did not know that until I was in Shackley, and I got to try all these products and use them. So it's if you don't want to wear foundation, it's basically like almost like a moisturizer that's tinted. Maybe you've used something like that before. So it's 5-in-1. It evens your skin, it corrects your skin tone, it hydrates, nourishes, and protects. So it comes in 4 different skin tone shades on the right, and it's super fast and it's super light, and your skin will look incredible that fast. And then you don't have that heavy foundation, thick feeling skin on. I love it in the summer. We're at the pool all day. We're, doing all of that. And it also has 30 SPF 30 in it. When I don't want to have all that makeup on, that's what I love it for. But I'm going to tell you how much I trust these products. My 10-year-old is in dance. She joined the dance team for the very first time. And I don't, any other dance moms out there, you know how they have to wear makeup for, performances and stuff. This is what I put on her for her foundation because I am not putting foundation on a 10-year-old. I'm not. I'm just not. And so the other moms are like, what are you using? What is that? And it's perfect for her because it's super light, and she doesn't want to wear the makeup either, like she doesn't want to wear that heavy, thick stuff. So love the BB cream, love the mascara. I teach group fitness classes, and I just taught class, and I wear the mascara and I wear the tint in all my classes. And my mascara does not run all over my face. So it's actually a 2-in-1 product. It's a lash conditioner. So it actually conditions your lashes from root to tip. So it strengthens them to grow longer and thicker. And then it's an actual mascara. So it's going to add the volume and the lift. So you can see the picture on the bottom, and you will see immediately if you do one eye versus the other, the impact that it gives you. So it has a long side for volume, a short side for underneath, and it's all clean, and it's, pretty smudge proof. Like I said, I work out in it and it doesn't run or sweat all over my face, and it's super light. I have worn obviously other mascaras for years, and you know how you have to get the makeup wipes and you have to like scrub to get it off. This comes right off, especially with the Shackley, the skincare, the gel cleanser that Nicole was talking about. You literally just, like, I don't have to sit there and scrub my face just to get the makeup off. It comes right off with the cleanser. Okay. This is, this is my favorite. I love the tint. So the tint is a 2-in-1. It's for your cheeks and it's a lip color. Um, And so you can see I use mine a lot because I dropped it and it looks sad. It looks really sad. I've had it for a year. It's lasted me for a whole year and I love it. So I have Tempt, and I use I have a red liner, so that helps like really bring out that color. But it's like a really fun, vibrant, like hot pink, almost red color, and I love it. Then you can also use the lip oil on top of it. So kind of like the BB cream, the lip oil could be used on its own where it looks like it's a lip gloss, but it's not a lip gloss because you know how when you put lip gloss on anybody else and your hair gets stuck on your lip gloss, that's like so annoying. This is a lip oil. So it's infused with avocado oil, shea butter, and it has anti-aging properties in it, which is the pomifera oil. If you were to wear this on its own, it would be kind of like using a clear lip oil with a little bit of color, just a little bit of sheer color. Even though it looks really dark, it's just going to give you a little bit of sheer color. Or these are buildable where I can use the tint and then I can come back over and I can put the lip oil over it. And now I'm gonna, instead of having a matte look, it's gonna give me more of like that gloss look, but it's not sticky where your hair is gonna stick to it. So they come in multiple shades. I also love, same thing like Nicole, I got it when it was on sale one time. I love, love, love the Charm. So that's like the nude. Any girls here who love nude, like nude lipstick? So that is the Charm and the Fawn on the lip oil. This is what I wear almost every day. And then I wear the bright fun color, just depending on what I'm wearing. But I teach classes with this stuff on, you guys. I teach classes on it with it on, like workout, like cardio kickboxing classes, and it stays on. It's really good. I also am like, because I love lipstick, I also hate when you buy lipstick and it looks like one color and then you put it on and it has like no color to it. And it's not the same color. That drives me absolutely wild. So I will say that these, both the nude and I can never remember the name, Tempt. They have like that vibrant color in them. So I love these. These are my teacher gifts. These are my BFF gifts, our Christmas gifts. Like, I stock up and love, love, love those. All right, so that's what we have for you. Clean beauty is an act of self-care and empowerment. You deserve products that are safe, effective, and support your healthiest self. I hope that you learned something. I hope you were inspired by some stories and maybe heard about some products that you're like, oh, okay, I need, right? Maybe you're like, I need all the things. You just got to start somewhere. Where are you going to start your clean swap journey? If you love to save, say me, say save, because we all love to save money and get the biggest bang for our buck. So let's talk about specials and promos, okay? There's a few. So it's in tiers. Again, I love Shackley always has so many amazing specials and promos. So the first tier is when you spend $50 or more, you become a free preferred member with us. This qualifies you to get 15% off your order today, but 15% off forever. Like mic drop. There's no monthly fee, there's no annual fee, there's no fee. So spend 50, become a free preferred member, get 15% off today and all future orders. Hello. Number two is we're going to do a raffle. Okay, if you spend $100, then you will get entered into our raffle. And I'm going to show that to you next. Number three is when you spend 150, you get free shipping. Now that's not just today, that's all the time. So, as if you find products that you love and you're getting on a monthly order or even every other month, get that cart to 150, girlfriend, because you'll always get free shipping. Okay. And then the last one is a very limited time offer. It is a promotion that we've never done before. Get ready, get excited. When you spend $175, you can add any of these products on the left, any of the youth products, for only $20 to your cart. So The activating serum, which is a part of our skincare line, is $104. You can add it for 20 bucks. Okay. Or if you want the face wand, it's normally $87. You can add it for 20 bucks. Or the eye wand is normally 67. You can add it for 20 bucks. If you're already a wand girl, we sell refills for the wand. And so that's what the third item is there. If you already own the wands, you can get a refill cartridge for only 20 bucks for the face and neck wand. Okay. Take a picture of this, everybody, so you know the specials, the promos, because I'm going to change the slide. All right. Um, and here are some of our skincare bundles. Again, you can connect with the person who invited you after the presentation and they can send you a direct link. Let them know what you're interested in and you can go check it out and we will help you stack all those promos to save. You can stack all those promos and get all the things. With the skincare, there are bundles. There's a four-piece bundle that is like our starter bundle. And that would be normally 222. You will get it for 189 plus free shipping. And you can add the youth wand on for 20 bucks if you want. And then we have like the I'm ready, just give me all the things. That's our personalized youth regimen. That's like the whole line of skincare. That will give you a free eye restoring eye treatment. Nicole talked about that you can put it in your fridge and it helps like depuff under your eyes. That's free with the big bundle, free shipping, and you can add the youth wand for 20 bucks, for example. But we also want to let you know, like Nicole said, if you just want to buy a couple pieces, you can do that. You don't have to buy a bundle. The whole point is just start. Just start. You're gonna love this stuff, and then you can add more as you can or as you're ready. Okay. These are some of our favorites that we talked about, Collagen 9, and then the discount. We have the retail price there, but then the price below it would be our preferred member discount. So as long as you spend $50, you will get that price. So that would be only $56. Your BioCell, the body care line, you can do the trio, or you could also buy those pieces individually. The wands are sold individually or the duo. Okay. And then our makeup, our Simply Five. Also, great price for that makeup, five-piece makeup. It's $155 for all five pieces. Okay. And you get to pick the colors. So you get the BB cream, you get a bronzer stick, you get the lash mascara, you get a tint and a lip oil, and you get to pick those colors. And that's all for $155. But if you just want the tint, you can just get the tint, okay? You can break these up and get them individually. And then lastly, here's our raffle, and it's a fun one. All right. So remember, it's a $100 order, any $100 order by tomorrow night. Okay. So 24 hours, and you'll be entered to win. We're going to give you a full 30-day supply of our vanilla latte collagen. We didn't even talk about that tonight, but it's basically the collagen 9 in a vanilla latte flavor. And it has green tea, so it has a little bit of caffeine. So it's like you get this glowing skin and you get like a happy feeling. I love it. You're going to get the mascara. I have it right here in the box. This is a $50 value for the mascara. And one of our happy selves, this is also one of my favorite lip balms to gift. So these are kind of, they look like a oversized chapstick. That's kind of what they look like. These are great, like just every day to keep your lips super moisturized. Throw it in your purse, like all the time, ready to go. They have the amazing scents. You know, like when you're a little kid and you had like all the strawberry shortcake flavored chapsticks. That's kind of like our happy self, but there's no color to them. Okay. So these are fun. These are great. All right, that's what I have for you. I want to thank you guys so much for hopping on and watching, and I hope you were inspired and learned some new things. I want to encourage you to circle back to the person who invited you to watch tonight. Let them know, what did you like best about the presentation? What would you like more information on? Okay, let them know what products you're interested in. They'll send you the link so that you can check it out and all the specials and the promos to help you save. All right. Thanks so much. We're excited to have you be a part of our community. We have an online community. It's called Wellness is Our Superpower, and it's a free community. And we run events like this all the time. We do free challenges, paid challenges, and health, fitness, beauty, and all the things as a part of our Shackley team. So thanks so much. Welcome to the family and have a great Valentine's. Thanks, Nicole. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.